So I've talked a lot about how dangerous volcanoes are and all the hazards that come along with them. So it's important that we study them and we learn to prepare for them. So how do we do this? Well, we can do this in lots of different ways. We can go to the volcano and measure temperature. We can collect samples of lava to get the composition. We can take samples of the gas to see how hazardous the gas is. We can also measure the movement on the volcano, right? Is it swelling up about to blow, or is it sinking back down because it's calm and inactive? Right? These are all the different, there's many different types of data that we can get from a volcano. And with this data and looking back into the geologic record, we can calculate a recurrence interval. And this is the average time between eruptions, right? Does a volcano have a recurrence interval of 100 years, meaning it erupts once every 100 years on average? Does it have an eruption interval of 1,000,000 years, meaning it erupts on average every 1,000,000 years, right? Luckily, Yellowstone volcano, that recurrence interval is on the order of 1,000,000 years, right? So it doesn't erupt very often. And we use this recurrence interval to classify whether volcanoes are active, meaning that they are erupting or they've recently erupted or they're likely to erupt again. Dormant, meaning they haven't erupted in a long time, like hundreds to thousands of years, but it doesn't mean they can never erupt again, right? They could erupt again. And then extinct is no longer capable of erupting, right? They've been totally turned off. In the future, they're never going to erupt again. So some warning signs that a volcano might be about to erupt is we can figure this out by measuring the change in the surface elevation of the volcano. So by using satellites and by using GPS measurements, we can figure out if the volcano is swelling. And if the volcano is swelling, that allows us to predict that an eruption is going to occur soon. However, we cannot predict the exact time or the exact day, right? We can know it's going to happen maybe soon, right? Maybe this month, maybe this year. But that's about as good as we can get with trying to predict volcanoes.